One, two.
Come on.
Said it in front of your face, and then he knows how to play the game. So fuck that.
Yeah, that
I'm a producer. I'll stay in my lane all day, but I give credit to what it's due. I ain't never liked Ja Rule in them anyways.
But even besides Ja Rule, B50 just know how to hit you where it hurt. And when he get you, he get you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, technically, he's not a bitch made nigga, so I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and then if you know some stuff about people and you got enough money to figure out some shit about people, then and you do, and then the people talk crazy and you hit them with that information, that's not their fault. You should have known back in the day, or when you do things, you should have a preconceived notion that this probably could go against me one day. So I think what I'm gonna do is just chill out and not really worry about what's going down. And
pretty much,
you know what I'm saying, or just have wherewithal of your situation. If you finna go out and bang with some cats, and you know one of the cats in your group is a snitch, then and you still go bang out, and then you all get caught because dude tell on you. Who fault is that? it ain't that person who's snitching fault. It's most definitely your fault because you knew he was snitching, and you knew y'all was finna go on a bogus mission, and he was gonna tell if the mission went super bogus, and it went super bogus. So now everybody just super bogused out. now you super bogused out. Now you stuck in prison, and the dude who snitched on you was out having sex with your baby mama or something like that, which happens quite often. It's more often than you would even imagine. But
hey, listen, if you ain't putting in work, somebody else is.
Yeah, somebody else is.
Point
straight
blank.
out.
You want to sit there 40 years old running with the other niggas and shit like that, don't make time for the goddamn warm pocket you got at home. That's your motherfucking problem.
That's your business. Somebody else will make time for that warm pocket at the
motherfucking
crib.
Put it, get the use.
Yeah, they be like, well, you know what, since
pocket.
Yeah, since you ain't doing it, then I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think it was just that whole beef right there is old, but you know what I'm saying, it's still kind of funny.
Shit hilarious to me.
Yeah, cause them two, they really not gonna do nothing to each other, but it's just funny that they keep going at each other. And Jim Jones is even funnier because he keep acting like once again he keep acting
He's
like
a good narrator.
teenager.
He's a great narrator. And that's what we're gonna call these teams now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna call people snitches. We're just gonna call them narrators.
Yeah, because they be telling parts of the story. They be telling the story. They can tell the whole story. They got photographic memories.
Exactly.
They be telling everything, like all the clues, all the little tidbits about the everything. They like,
coordinates.
Yeah, the coordinates.
Hey, he told the boy he was about to get violated.
Yeah.
But how the fuck you get out of that big ass case?
And you own telephone. Telling people to super violate somebody. Jim, you goofy. That's why I call him goofy, because you do cool. You got all. And then
you want to come at Cameron.
Yeah.
Come
because
on, Cameron.
Because he trying to. You don't see Cam out here talking about how he banging and how he
Cam
doing all that.
money, like he said.
Yeah.
Listen, bro.
He got a show. Is successful. It's funny.
It is, and
he making money off it.
He
like, nigga, what are you doing? Jim out here talking about how he wish he was back on the block with the shotties, you know what I'm saying?
I think he got fam off of Cam and them. That's why he was like.
Everybody know. Jim Jones
but
has
then
never been better than Cam.
They got a whole bunch of video too. This nigga behind nigga shoulders and shit.
Weird, man. Niggas is weird, bro. I like Jim Jones he once again he's acting like a weird teenager.
He should have stayed with that damn ball and I can feel it. No, that wasn't him, but balling. That's all I remember. Balling.
Yeah, that ball. Yeah, that was Jim's ball. No lie. That was his breakaway hit. Because everybody back in that day was all us little. We was young. Everybody was trying to ball out, and Jim was talking about balling and doing all of that. We was on the same shit as he was. We was like, yeah, nigga, balling. And
but
so
he called it. Hey, listen.
Oh, and that summer in Miami. That summer in Miami was dope too.
Hey, listen. So this is the thing I be wanting to ask these niggas, bro, because allegedly And I'm gonna say it like this, allegedly, because I don't know how this shit goes on.
Yeah.
If I was raised in the 90s and I was born in the 80s, I did it backwards so everybody can understand. But if you're in the streets, you're in the streets.
Yeah.
So therefore, if there's a gang affiliated person,
yeah,
and he says who he is, and a young man that doesn't necessarily got introduced to that life through the way, but then he mentions you on the on the big scale, with a judge in front, and then I don't know how these tapes were submitted, but people ain't stupid.
No, somebody gave it to them. They're not stupid at all. Yeah, lying.
And then this is the whole thing. That's why I'm like, I'm fucking with Camron. I've been fucking with Camron from the get-go. Yeah. I like the diplomats. At one point, Jim Jones was one of the cool ones. But then... Yeah. At a certain point in time, he was. His ways were starting to catch up with himself.
But because Jim he got too much for himself. He thought he was bigger than Cam and the whole Dipset group. So he started doing like side shiesty type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's because, of course, if you want money bad and your partners them is getting a little bit more, and then you could somehow dip your hand into your partners in pockets and put a little bit out, I guess that's what Jim Jones did. But Jim Jones just made himself look stupid because Jim Jones was, you ain't need to do all that in the forefront of things.
Hey, Cameron said that nigga, he fights with people that bangs up with him.
He said he loyal to people that he loyal to people that already, you know what I'm saying, touched him up and everything. He basically saying like every time somebody beat you up, Jim Jones, or every time somebody violates you, you basically go be their friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. He basically saying, yo, you trying to be my friend. You want to be
Hey, then what makes it so worse, they had Cameron on another podcast with 50, or his podcast.
Yeah.
Then 50 explained exactly what he did. He was like, oh, nigga, you got your moment. If you understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
If you understand what he's saying, then the shit makes sense. But if you don't know nothing about the game, because game is game, you got to know the game. If you don't know it, then sit your ass down, get you some popcorn, just watch it.
You watch it, yeah. Because don't try to jump up in there, boy, and you don't know. Don't jump in the boxing ring, you don't know how to box. Don't jump up in the MMA ring, and you don't know how to do no type of martial arts or nothing that can help defend yourself. So I think Jim Jones was basically, he was out of bounds. He knew he was out of bounds, you know what I'm saying? He, with that little get off my, you know what I'm saying, get off his dick comment and all that dumb shit that he was saying on the podcast. Because, once again, Jim Jones is trying to portray something that everybody know he really not. Everybody know Jim Jones ain't super gangster like that. Because if he was, then you wouldn't have ran that day at Rucker Park when True Life and them was finna run up on you and put the bangs to you. You won't finna do none of that. You ain't on the block. You heard that on the radar freestyle that he got, that Harlem shit. That shit is trash, man. That shit is hot trash. He has the
Big Jones on, excuse me.
Yeah.
He has the pink shirt on.
Yeah. Up in Harlem, and he got like the little Muslim garb over his mouth and everything. He coming out like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I sold squares with my rollies up in Harlem. That's cool, bro. That's cool that you sold squares with your rollies up in Harlem. But nowadays, dope dealers don't even stand on the corner no more. So
pretty much. Listen, and then real niggas like me, we gotta take the bus home.
Yeah. Yeah, if
you're entertaining to me. Cause real nigga shit, hey, listen. Ain't nobody, if you just gotta know how to motherfucker throw in the towel.
Yeah. You just got to say, hey, man, I quit. I quit. It's over with. It's done. We done had our little fun. It's time to run. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. But with Jim just, he cannot let go of that little sequence. It hurt his soul. Because he's not like the weight pushing little nigga out, I guess, in Harlem no more. So now everybody's just like, okay, Jim Jones, you an old dude. You've been in love in hip hop. You sort of like,
you got all these accolades, man. Yeah. Set your ass up and sit down somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you
sat down somewhere.
You got money because your name just off the Dipset and whatever else you did after Dipset. But my dude, you don't need to do nothing else. If Cause I guess fame is a drug to most people, and they need it. You know what I'm saying? Cam still got a lot of fame. Him and Mace doing what they doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And you got, I guess you see other people. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Ryder just got his master's back.
That's
after
crazy.
19 years, which is insane. That's what they do, man. Them record companies, boy, they snatch up your
19,
masters, bro.
19 years of you being hot, then they give you your shit back.
Yeah, like all the songs that you was super hot off of that you could have got paid for years. Your record company, like,
we come to Pandemnation Studios. We're gonna do that shit too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Don't let them do it to y'all, bro. Don't let them.
Nah.
Yeah, Gabe ain't gonna do no shit like that, man. Frank ain't gonna do nothing like that. But yeah,
I'm gonna help y'all eat, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just like it's TikTok. I know, nigga. A lot of niggas was sad about the TikTok. It was amazingly a whole bunch of like male people. I said male people. It's basically a whole bunch of niggas that was sad because TikTok was leaving too. A lot of people eat off TikTok, which is cool.
But they gave them the whole narrative, but they never told them how long, what time, how it's gonna go down, and then all that shit.
No, it's literally banned, but it's just basically. I think it was a ploy. The TikTok ban was a ploy for when the next administration came in. And it was basically sort of like I
can log into my shit right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. But before you couldn't. Before when they had shut it down, you couldn't log into it. But now,
but they really shut it down for like what? Let's say what, an hour or two?
No, it was like a couple days, and it was only until the Trump administration came in, and then he was just like, okay, I let y'all have it for like 90 more days, and then somebody ended up buying it for $20 billion. So basically, they bought it back. You know what I'm saying? They bought it. I guess they bought it from whoever created it, the Chinese tech billionaires that created it. They basically bought it back from them for $20 billion, and now it's basically a U.S. thing. I don't know what it is, man. It was just a crazy.
That's crazy.
Like how many people was going nuts about it. I understood like a lot of the girls. Because TikTok is just something.
Yeah, they sell pussy off that shit, of course.
And they sell like a lot of other things off there too.
Cosmetics.
You know what I'm saying? You know, cooch, cosmetics,
wigs.
Yeah, shirts, hats,
clothing.
You know what I'm saying? Clips, whatever.
Viagra, vibrators, flowers.
Yeah, OnlyFans, all that craziness. You know what I'm saying? They got all that on TikTok. They got
wax rings.
You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So TikTok was like an industry for some people, but a lot of people, such as myself, I don't use TikTok like that. I do, you know what I'm saying, for video clips and all that of the podcast.
I ain't gonna lie. I scroll through that. TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. But YouTube be the main one, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Like, you catch me on YouTube. Like,
YouTube has a better quality.
Yeah.
And then we're old school, so I stick to what I know. So it's always been YouTube.
Exactly, yeah.
You can communicate and all that with real people.
Yeah. Like, you get unadulterated opinion. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, let somebody filter the comment section and you don't really see that. But, yeah, you basically, like, with TikTok, it was like an industry for some people because it was like a lifeline.
It's like a cheat code.
Yeah, some people just go do the wildest stuff that they can on TikTok. And then, all of a sudden, they get a lifeline and get paid for it. Like, you know what I'm saying, the E. Kane girl. I don't know if you know about her. The only reason I know about her is because she popped up in my algorithm because I be like watching all that. I be keeping a close tab on like stuff like that. But it's some girl. She from back up in Michigan, like around my part of Michigan, and you know she just got ultra famous for, I guess, dissing her baby daddy and being like rude and look at that. It's something. So people like her, they make like a lot of money off TikTok with the produced videos and, you know what I'm saying, the lives and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? So people like her, when that shit shut down, it was probably devastating for content creators like her. I ain't gonna say people, I'm just saying content creators, but now that it's back up and everybody's getting their flow back going, you know what I'm saying, due to the shutdown, I seen people went from being incredibly furious and now everybody's incredibly happy again because they can once again scroll through TikTok. And my girl, she's once again back showing me random videos on TikTok. And I watch them, but Yeah, I don't do TikTok like that.
Oh, that's really serious right there.
I don't do TikTok like that though. She already knows. She know I don't do.
I
TikTok
be watching
like
that TikTok when I'm high. Excuse me, when I'm on the level. I get there and then you got options, but the last one I be on all day, all night is YouTube. I don't care.
Yeah,
to me, YouTube is cooler.
Just with me is that the short attention span thing that is it's not promoted, but subliminally is promoted through TikTok is when basically if you watch a whole bunch of short content, your brain trains itself to basically soak in as much information as you can in that part of time, and then it's shut down, and then it's trying to move on to the other thing, and that basically creates something inside you that basically now instead of watching something for like an hour, your attention span went from like an hour all the way to like 15 minutes.
And that, for real, I mean, it don't happen with me because I'm a Family Guy type of guy.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of anime.
Yeah.
I'm old school with that shit.
Yeah, we used to watching like TV shows that was like 30 to 40 minutes long.
Yeah, and then at this point, and if I am going to watch TV, I mean, it's going to be reruns of Jerry Springer.
Yeah, something like
Maury
that.
Povich.
That's why we do the podcast.
Ricky Lake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why we do the podcast how we do it. That's why we do it in halves, because we know people, you can look it up, it's statistics. Half of the people's average attention span used to be a few hours long.
15 seconds.
No. It used to be a few hours long, like back in the day, in my day.
Yeah,
like, back in our day, you
15
used
minutes
to be able
to an hour or two.
Yeah, we could stay focused on something for hours on end. Nowadays, the average attention span is less what they say. I think, if I'm not, and I might get the statistics, but it's like less than 5 minutes. So basically, if you got a video that's like 5 minutes long, people will watch 5 minutes worth of video. More people will watch 30 seconds worth of a video. Yeah. Because they can quickly intercept whatever, and then they can quickly soak up whatever they didn't watch, and then they can move on to the next thing because your brain is telling you, yo, okay, soak up information here, move on to the next. Instead of saying, hey, look at this, break it down, take out the stuff that's nice, take out the stuff that's not, then move on. Like a lot of people would just be like, hey, I like this video, this person jumping around, doing this little dance for 15 seconds, kick up in the air, boom. Now you on to something else. But I think that's why a lot of people was, a lot of conscious people was mad at TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Coming back. And they was happy about it getting banned because they like, okay, now y'all got to watch long form content. You got short form content, long form content. We do long form content. We do videos that's over 10 minutes and shit.
10, 15, sometimes 45, sometimes 52.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of real shit the motherfucker talk about.
Yeah,
we just ain't going to edit the shit out.
Yeah. So, and a lot of people like watching clips rather than watching whole videos because the attention span has been shortened in the last couple of years.
That means they don't use their smartphone to do smart shit.
No, they use their smartphone to catch little clips, catch little who's and what's is here and theirs, and then they go instead of saying, hey, we need all of this. I need all this info right here, right now. And I'm finna soak all of this up. Then I'm finna digest it, and then I'm finna move on to the next one. That's how we was raised doing it. We was always taught, you know what I'm saying, think before you speak. And now
cut your money before you go balling.
Yeah. And then if you save up your money, that means in the future you might have a lot more than a lot of people. But if you spend your money right here and right now, you ain't gonna have that much. And for TikTok getting banned, people was just seeing their whole livelihoods. People was talking about how they ran this like $8,000 and this and that and third, and TikTok was the way that they was paying it, and I'm like, goodness gracious. Just
they didn't convert that money into real equity money, whatever the fuck they call this.
Liquid assets. They didn't change it in liquid assets. It's
what
just,
they call cash, IOUs, gold, fucking bronze, copper. Yeah. I could keep going.
Yeah, they didn't invest in stocks and all that, but you don't even have to invest in stocks. You can just save your money, spend wisely, and then when you really need something, you got a nest egg that you can fall back on instead of having to worry about running up a credit card and then ruining your credit, or you ain't got to worry about going to a store and when you swipe your damn debit card it's declined because one institution and took money out of your card and you ain't know it, or you weren't prepared for it. So stuff like that, and I don't think people nowadays is the TikTok era. People is just do this right here, move on. They're not understanding. Yes,
I mean, I respect the hustle because they out there.
Oh no, the hustle is cool, but I'm telling them, when you hustle, save some of that hustle money.
Mm-hmm.
Just save some hustle money.
FYI, I'd rather see the ladies do it than the fellas.
Yeah,
I don't want to see no niggas dancing. It's just, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, that's because we are heterosexual males.
I want to see some big booty bitches dancing, and that's just what it is. Like excuse my language, but I've said this plenty of times before. On your timeline, it's a plethora of a lot of shit. But when it comes to women, I bet you 9 times out of 10 we're gonna need digital toilet paper to wipe some ass, because there's a lot of that shit going on.
Hey, it's a gang of it, and that sex sells. That's just the whole thing. Sex sells. Like exactly. It's a lot of horny people out in this world. It's a lot of people that you ain't finna. Even though you might shame them to death, you not finna stop them from being just horny people. They're going to still be horny people. They're gonna like watching and like imagining, messing around with all these voluptuous women that they deem voluptuous, but or sexy or everything else that sexually attracts a dude to a woman. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So. And I'm saying the TikTok being back is good for the people that's making money off it.
Right. It's always a good thing if something comes back.
So it's good that it's back now, and they not keep trying to ban it because it's a Chinese spy app or some other goofy shit. But it is what it is, man. TikTok, we happy that you're back, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, creators and everybody else with all of that, and we appreciate y'all. I mean, I watch TikTok. I'll probably skim through like 1 or 2 videos, and that's just basically people I know. If I know a few people and I watch their little 30-second clips or something like that, throw a little like on it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out. I'm back to YouTube and Facebook streets.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Banging like that.
But I don't even watch Facebook shorts. Or TikTok shorts. I be on fucking
timeline. I do YouTube shorts, and I used to watch like the Facebook Reels. Sometimes you'll catch me. I get caught up in the Facebook Reels. That's because it's, I think it's real life people, and I'm more interested in real life things. Them skits. You know what I'm tired of? We're gonna talk about that next podcast. I'm just gonna
I know you get that. I'm gonna give you a little that insight, shit be getting on my motherfucking nerves.
I don't like these fucking skits where the dude goes up and the girl acts like a gold digger. I mean, we know it's a lot of women out there that do that shit. But yeah, that's for a different podcast, man. That's a different one. Yeah, we gonna end it right here with that. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, we glad you back.
Round of applause.
You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for that. Camron and
Jim Jones and Mace.
Y'all niggas funny.
Hey man, y'all go have a barbecue.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, do your thing.
Y'all too old for that, man.
Yeah, shut up. Y'all niggas way too old.
Y'all come down here to Florida, come fuck with me, man. I'll make y'all both goddamn peace beat.
Yeah.
And then y'all can
y'all can rap on the beat. Y'all can talk about Dipset, bricks, and all that shit right on the beat, right here in Panda Nation.
Doobies and Doobies real.
You know what I'm saying? And I forgot the first name. GG Academic. Shut up.
And fucking pancake looking ass fucking soft potato.
Yeah, shut your ass up, man. So y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in.
And fuck Drake.
Yeah, fuck Drake too. If y'all made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you. Go ahead, leave a like, share, subscribe. Once again, we out. I'm your boy Top Dot Man.
This your boy Gabe _ I said Gabe Crank _ 5000, man. Don't forget this motherfucking _ 5000. Man.
Yeah, y'all know how we do,
I was about to say fucking fuck Drake. Fuck Drake, nigga. I'm gonna go back down that one. Fuck Drake, nigga.
That way.
And then if I fucking cross paths with them and they trying to do business, they need to pull this goddamn episode up because it's gonna still be on site.
Yep.
Nigga. Same shit.
And we out. Deuces.
1, 2.